After the overruling of the mad ecclesiarch coach Vandire, the Imperium State Church was forced to make reformations that would reduce the Church power over the Imperium. One of these was to ensure that the Church, the Adeptus Ministorum, the Ecclesiarchies, would no longer have control over the Imperium's armed forces. The Ecclesiarchy's new pontiff, Sebastian Thor, the man who took part in the dethroning of Vandire, would accept the change. Yet he understood that the faithful needed Templars and righteous Crusaders to protect the Emperor's flock from the enemies of mankind. Whilst the Imperial's armed forces would be taken from the Ministerum's control, the Ecclesiarchs insisted to keep the daughters of the Emperor, a sect of warrior women who were brought into the church service during Vandire's reign. He argued that the daughters were unaffected by the Imperium's reformation. To the Imperium at the time, they were not a recognized military force. As such, the Imperium had no rule over them. Thor also reminded the High Lords that they were responsible for the beheading of the Mad Pontiff. He argued that under of Ministerum's control, they would continue being Templars to protect the faithful from the mad and corrupt. Crusaders who would purge the enemies of mankind and safeguard the Imperium. With the request authorized, the daughters of the Emperor would be brought in and Christianized as the Adepta Sororitas. The Adepta Sororitas, a mighty branch of the Ecclesiarchy, is a sisterhood of veiled women who work alongside the Church as both Templars and Handsmaiden of the Faith. A sisterhood who serves as a lantern of fate for both the battlefield and the wider Imperium. Whilst the Adepta Sororitas is a collection of many different orders with diverse roles of service, the militant branches are perhaps their most infamous and widely recognizable sect of them all. The militant orders, home of the Sisters of Battle, comprise of warrior women who are tasked with cleansing the sins of the enemy. However, this is not done with confessional booths or through prayers of redemption. Within these orders, the heretical, alien, and demonic are punished for their crimes against the God Emperor with bolt of fire and burning promethium. Like the war angels of the Adeptus Astartes, these sisters are clad in mighty ceramite, armor that protects them from weaponry that would otherwise put down a normal man. They are armed with the holy fire power of the bolter, and wielders of the cleansing tools of both flamer and melter, the trinity of the Emperor's holy weapons. To the Battle Sisters, these are not mere weapons. Rather, they are tools to cleanse the galaxy from its inherited sins, equipment to rid the galaxy of the filthy alien and the sinful of mankind's flock. The Sisters of Battle are, in a way, a representation of the Ecclesiarchy's powers, a physical message towards the heretical of the Imperium and its enemies, that to turn against the Emperor's light is to accept damnation. Despite the brutal image that the Battle Sisters display, they are not the entirety of the sisterhood. After all, the Adepta Sororitas is comprised of many orders who serve the Church. These non-militant orders, such as those who serve in the Order Hospitallers, are a collection of surgeons, physicians, and nurses who aid the foot soldiers of the Astra Militarum and their own. To these sisters, the knowledge of biology and medicine is as important as their ancient prayers and homilies. The sisters or the order dialogues serve as scholars and translators for the sororitas. Sisters who study and translate forgotten languages and lost imperial words to spread the fate of the Emperor. Within the battlefield, they are conducts of psalms, They remind the Templars of their holy church that the Emperor is watching them all and is smiling upon their sacrifices. With these diverse orders, the Adepta Sororitas are truly a helping hand for the galaxy-wide church. As both fighters and servants, they keep the faithful together during troubling times, while at the same time safeguarding them from malicious invaders. While the worshippers of corn spill the blood of the faithful, the sororities avenge the martyred with their snarling chain swords and lightning-bathed weaponry. As the cults of the foul gene stealers corrupt the holy race with their abominable genes, the sisters shall cleanse them with the sacramental fires of Prometheum. With the Emperor as their witness, these Templars shall safeguard his holy sanctuaries from the maddening galaxy. As his sanctified daughters, they shall defend his flock from the galaxy's predators, and shall know no fear.